I don't know what I was thinking when I bought these, but I did. Today's video is the 200-mile update on my Hoka Ones. Let's go. Today's crazy socks are an ocean with a sunset. If you don't already, go follow me on Instagram at Time Trial Running. The link is down in the description. And while you're down there, hit the subscribe button. All right, let's get into the video. Let's talk about 2 or 3 pros and cons of Hoka One Ones. So let's start off with the pros. The pros, they had a lot of cushion, which protected my knees and my shins from not getting shin splints, which was a good thing because I did have trouble with that. Another good thing about them is they were really breathable. I never had to worry about my foot overheating while wearing this because living in Texas, it's super hot and you gotta worry about how to stay as cool as possible while running, and they did a good job at that. And the third good thing about these is they had a solid heel, which if you go look at my shoe review video, I like shoes that have a solid heel so I can get a good push off them when I'm running, and they had a really good push off the heel, and I really like that. All right, now let's talk about the cons of the shoe. And I can probably talk more about the cons than the pros, only because I don't feel like this shoe fit my running style. All right, let's talk about it. So the first thing is these had a lot of cushion in them, and they were made for high distance, high mileage running. And I didn't really run anything past a half marathon wearing these, and I felt like it was changing my running form. And it was doing that because every time I would take a step, it would squish down, and then I don't feel like it would squish down all the way before I started lifting my foot up. So I felt like I was not getting a full push because of the cushion. I did get a full push off of the heel, but the cushion in the whole shoe was slowing me down. Number 2 is they were really heavy. They were by far my heaviest shoe I've owned to this day. Again, they were made to run long distance, so you're gonna need a lot of cushion to help protect your knees and your joints, but I still prefer a more minimal shoe, a shoe that has a thinner sole so I can feel the ground and push off the ground every time I feel it. But the weight, it doesn't affect you in the short term. It's not like a super heavy shoe. It doesn't feel like a cinder block, but when you're running probably 6+ miles in these, it starts to feel really heavy and it can slow you down and affect your long runs and races. So that's one of the bad things I didn't like about it. And con number 3, which isn't really a big deal, is it's a red shoe. I've never had a red shoe before, and I thought it looked cool when I saw it, but honestly, whenever I was running in it, it didn't feel like anything special. It just felt like a red shoe. And I know looks don't matter on shoes, but if you look good, you run good, you feel good. That's kind of how I felt with these. So con number 3 is it's a red shoe. I don't know what I was thinking when I bought these, but I did. And I bought these because at the time I had shin splints and I felt like my knees weren't in the best health. And I was like, okay, I need to get a shoe with more cushion. And obviously Hoka beats every shoe with cushion because it has so much. So I bought them because of that, but I still don't know what I was thinking because I've never ran with a shoe this heavy, this thick, and a shoe for that far of a distance. So if I go back, I'm not going to be buying Hokas. So a few takeaways from the shoe is it's good for high distance, high mileage, protecting your knees and protecting your shins, but also they are heavier, the thicker sole, and it can change your running form. At least for me it did. And it might affect your running over longer distances, which kind of is counterintuitive of the whole reason of it being a thicker shoe. But for me, I rather run in a thinner shoe and just not feel the shoe when I'm running, because you can definitely feel these when you're running, and that's not ideal for me. If you're still with the video, go ahead and leave a like. But now I'm going to talk a little bit about these shoes and the shoes that I'm looking to get after I'm done with these. This is only going to be like a 40-second review of these shoes and the shoes that I'm looking to get. So these shoes are the Saucony Everruns, and Ride 10. These were really good shoes. These were my favorite. As you can see, the sole on these versus these is a lot different. You don't feel them when you run. They have still really good cushion, so it did protect my knees and my shins. It was color blue, obviously, and that's what I liked about them. One of the great things I liked about them. They were breathable, and I'm looking at getting the updated version of these when I do get a new pair of shoes. But also, if you have any other comments of really good running shoes for mid-distance to longer distance running, then leave that down in the comments and I'll answer those. So if you enjoyed this video, go check out the rest of my channel and leave a like. And if you really enjoyed this video, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. If you're still here, how far do you think I could run in these Vans?